And welcome to the final match of the top 8 of the YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have PointyStarVio playing his patented Madolches backed by Gaga Cowboy, going up against the Sylvan Queen herself, RescueCatDuelist. And with us for today's commentary, we have Galactic God.
What's up, YouTube? It's good to be back here, commentating once again on this tournament.
Having fun in your nice little captain's chair?
I am indeed.
So how do you think about this matchup initially going into it?
You know what? Madolches are a pretty tough deck, and I know they had a pretty big showing here in the tournament thus far. So it should be pretty interesting to see how well they fare up against Sylvans, because they can be pretty explosive.
You like that double Hermitry mill off of the Marshall League? That's unfortunate. I mean, RescueCatDuelist is still going to get to rearrange the top 3, but she's not going to get to do that twice, because it's not really going to do her any good.
Yeah, let's see.
So she plays out the Sylvania, and looks like she's just going to pass it over to Vio, who's going to start us off with a Mageline. Always a good way to start with Madolche.
So what do you think the big appeal to Madolche was at the start of this tournament? Because there seemed to have been a lot of people that were using them.
Well, it's funny, there were, Madolche and Ritual Beast were the most represented deck at 3 apiece. And so, yeah, and so Madolche has gone the distance now being in the top 8, so I don't really know what it is. I mean, it's a fun deck, and I guess a lot of people relate to it since, you know, they're supposedly using the deck that they feel they best like, so, I mean, I know PointyStar's played Madolches for a long time, so, I mean, I don't really think
it's definitely loved by quite a bit of duelists.
Yeah. So, on the end phase, we saw... the Mirror Force! But,
Mirror Force?
Yeah, it's really strong, but I don't know if it's so strong in this case, because I'm questioning why Vio wanted to save his Mageline. I mean, all he did was 1-for-1 the Marshall Leaf, so it doesn't really seem like he accomplished a whole lot.
You think he's got a plan for that Mageline next turn?
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. He's maybe trying to save it for potential rank 4, but anyway, RescueCatDuelist is going to trigger Sylvania, discarding a card, and then stacking a Cherub Sprout on the top of her deck. And then she's going to use Princess's effect to tribute herself off to excavate that card, and then Princess is going to put herself back to the top. And it looks like she accidentally went into her deck there, so she's probably just going to go back in and mill the Cherub Sprout, yeah.
Right.
So this is going to be interesting because that Cherub Sprout's going to special summon the...
Oh, Snatch Steal.
Okay.
Making another appearance here at this tournament.
At Snatch Steal, that should have just been the name of the tournament. The Snatch Steal Grand Championship. Who can sack with it the most?
That is true. It's definitely had a lot of showings here.
So RescueCatDuelist is going to sync up into Armades. In previous videos with the Kali effect, we've talked about how Armades in main phase 2 is, like, not really that effective. I mean, she did clear the Mageline, but, I mean, that Armades is just going to be sitting there.
Oh, Night Beam. Nice.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting how we just said it like that. She's going to hit the MST.
Now, if that would have been an MST that PointyStar used instead of a Night Beam, that would have been a lot more detrimental to him.
I agree. So the Night Beam actually worked in his favor, and it looks like PointyStar has the Angeli, so that's what he was going to use the Mageline for, we can presume. But with an open field, I mean, PointyStar can just pretty much go off at this point.
Do you know if RescueCat is playing any sort of hand traps in her deck, or?
I don't believe in the main deck, and I can't say for sure on the side deck.
Oh, okay.
So, I know
and it is completely open. Then.
I know there's no like Rose Archer or anything, but as in terms of like Valor or Max C, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, as soon as she had either one of those, they would have been used already.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, she would have immediately Valored or Max C'd. So. It's unfortunate. Oh, wow.
Insta-fusion.
Has the instant fusion. So...
Plays for days.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even need the Mageline at this point. So he's going to bring out the Fusionist, which is just level 3 fodder. And for those of you who've been watching the tournament this far, you pretty much know this combo by now.
Yep.
She's going to go for the Leviair, detach, bring back the Angeli, and then overlay for the queen of the desserts herself, the Tiramisu. And
wow, that's kind of unfortunate for Rescue Cat.
I think it's really unfortunate because Sylvans, outside of like Soul Charge, have like no recovery game whatsoever.
The Sylvans were a lot stronger when Soul Charge was at 3.
Absolutely, and the fact that Soul Charge is only at 1, I mean, I don't even know if she runs it, to be honest, because I know she's not a fan of the card.
Ah, dang.
So her build is very monster heavy, so I don't know if she does run it just because it's good, but I know personally she does not like the card. But, wow. I mean, hey, free Fellgrand is kind of nice in this situation.
Free Fellgrand would be good.
Yeah. So we see that Madolche ticket's going to trigger, bringing back out the Messengelato.
And a lot of damage she's about to take.
That is, yeah, that's 4,000, 5,600. And I really don't know what Rescue Cat Duelist can do at this point. It's looking pretty grim.
Regeki, maybe?
That is true. Regeki is an option. Or Dark Hole.
Yeah.
So, Regeki! Okay, nice. Don't count out Rescue Cat Duelist. Pointy Star are going to lose all of that advantage. Ticket's still going to trigger. But
Ticket.
I mean, if unless she drew like Lone Fire into this, I mean that would just be the nuts.
Let's see what she has.
She's setting monster. Okay, that's not a good sign.
The one card you have, you set.
So Pointy Star's going to summon the Mufui. He searched off the ticket, and there's the Hoot Cake. And
gotta love Hoot Cake.
That's not going to look good. Yeah, Rescue Cat
she's
Duelist
saying GG. Wow.
Because she knows just seeing that right there, that's enough to just completely do the exact same combo as per usual. So we're going into game 2.
Let's see what she has. Oh, Charity. Nice.
That's a good start, yeah. Any deck that can run 3 Graceful Charities is not broken at all.
Let's see what she's going to put on top.
Looks like the Cherub Sprout and the Glow-Up-Bulb.
Nice. Oh, she wants Glow-Up-Bulb on top, huh?
Looks like it. Now, depending on... There's the Marshall Leaf, so she's probably going to mill both.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter which order they went in. So there goes the Bulb and the Cherub Sprout. Now, the Cherub Sprout's going to trigger, allowing her to special summon a level 1, which could be... there's a Cherub. Okay, so another Cherub Sprout. And then Cherub Sprout's going to trigger since it was special summon, which is going to allow her to excavate another 2. And there's a Hermitry, so now she's going to get to stack.
Nice.
Yeah, it's always nice to stack what you draw. Yeah, just...
It'd be nice if we could see what cards she was actually stacking.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate we can't, but... The limits of DN.
I know.
It's okay, though. It's more anticipation. So interesting.
There goes Glow-Bulb.
Yeah, so
okay.
there's the Glow-Bulb milling the Guardioke, and now she's going to go for Synchron? Yeah, Formula Synchron.
Oh, it's time to rev it up.
So she's going to get that +1 off of that.
Nice.
And then...
It's just quite a bit of cards for going first.
Yeah. Now this is interesting because... Oh, she's going to play Sylvania. So she leaves out the Formula and the Marshall Leaf, so she's free to sync up during Pointy Star's turn. But...
Yeah, she's got to remember to do it during the main phase.
Yeah, during the main phase, but, I mean, it looks like she might not
doesn't even need to.
Because, I mean, he only has 3 back row.
Only 3 back row.
Only. Hey, the attack went through, didn't it?
That is true.
He didn't use the Mirror Force like he did last time. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So she's going to use Sylvania to pitch Spore to stack Komashrumo?
Okay.
Oh, Curry Bandit.
Oh, Curry Bandit.
Okay.
Nice.
And the Torrential! Oh, that's rough.
Baited her out.
Yeah, surprisingly. She just lost a lot there. So even if she did do anything with the Armades, or with the Formula Synchron rather, it wouldn't have mattered because it would have just been hit with Torrential. And did he top deck into that Angeli, or did he have that the whole time?
I think he already had that.
Oh, okay. So that's an okay card. And yeah, I feel like this is just not looking good. Like you were saying, I don't think RescueCatDuelist runs any form of effect negation unless she sides it.
All right.
So, and against
yeah,
this deck, that's
some kind of hand trap would be really nice right about now.
yeah, she's probably begging for one at this point. So the Hootcake's gonna grab out the Messengelado, which is gonna grab Ticket.
Let's see if he has another play. Nope, just going into the battle phase.
No.
Going to get in a lot of damage.
Yeah, he'll get in 31 there. It's unfortunate. He could have grabbed
Unless
the
that's
Chateau
Mirror
to
Force.
go for 41, but I don't really... The Chateau is not really optimal at this point.
He's been using that Ticket a lot.
He has. And funny enough, he could trigger that Ticket if his Hootcake survives long enough to get shuffled back into the deck from Angeli's effect.
See?
So in the end phase, she's going to mill the Komoshrumo that she stacked. See, that's really good, too, that PointyStarVio torrentialed, because he screwed up RescueCatDuelist's mill from the Sylvania. So luckily, she didn't have to draw the Komoshrumo, which, I mean, she might have even wanted to, just for the potential Excavate 5, but I feel like she really wanted to mill something else there.
Yeah.
So we see the MST on the Ticket.
So leaving him with one face-down unknown Speller Trap.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, Snatch Steal! I swear RescueCat must have had Snatch Steal in like every one of her games so far.
Well, I think that might actually be true. I'm actually curious. I want to go back and look and see now.
I feel like she always has it.
To be fair, though, PointyStarVio has cowboyed, I think, 4 out of his 5 rounds so far, so... or games, not rounds.
Okay.
So, looks like she's going to summon the Spore, which is level 7, since she banished the Guardioak. And
so
this
she's
could be
making
big.
11?
She has a sink for 10 here. She can make Leo. And I don't know how Madolches would deal with a Leo, quite honestly. Oh,
ooh, with a solemn warning. Should have MST'd that face down.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting that she chose not to...
She must not have been worried about whatever that was.
Yeah.
I wonder what she thought it was.
Wow. That's really unfortunate. You know what, though? Does Tiramisu target?
Tiramisu does not target.
Oh, we see Regeki again, though. Wow. A lot of power cards this turn.
So,
yeah,
I mean, she had a way of dealing with... PointyStar had a way of dealing with Leo anyways.
Yeah,
if you get it out.
I thought Tiramisu targeted, so yes, that would have been an easy way to get around it.
No, it's just like a spellbook card too.
Yeah.
No targeting.
Tiramisu is just an incredible card. It's kind of ridiculous. Does so much. And so after that Regeki, RescueCatDuelist is just forced to pass.
Unfortunate to have to waste Regeki on just one card, too.
Yeah, I really think she just did not want the chance of PointyStarVio to just... Because her life is pretty low, especially for this deck.
And there's the Angeli again.
Yeah, so I think she had to out of, dire necessity. Because...
she's almost in top decking, too.
I know. But I think now, I don't know if PointyStar can put enough damage on board to finish her.
Alright, let's see what other play he has.
So there's the Chateau search off of the Messengelado. So that would be 4,100.
That's awfully close to Cowboy range.
That would be Cowboy range, because that would be 800 per game then. So the Chateau's going to send back the Angeli. Now, does PointyStarVio have the instant fusion? That's the question.
Yeah. That would be most unfortunate.
Because if he does, this could be it right here and now. He goes into main phase 2. She's forced to take all the damage, and he just sets one, so RescueCatDuelist lives another turn.
Well, now it's time to believe in the heart of the cards. Let's see if she can get out of it.
Oh, she the Peacekeeper.
Nice.
So that's good. So now she's going to bring back the Cherub Sprout, which is going to mill another 2, or excavate another 2, rather. I'm sorry. So she gets the Charity and a Como Strumo. That's really good because now she can pop the back row.
Or the field spell if she's so inclined.
That's true. She could also pop the field spell. I don't know. We don't know what card she has in her hand, so I don't know.
I would think that after not popping the unknown, though, before...
She'd be afraid, yeah. And it was Palooza, which... Palooza's also been a blowout card for Madolche's this tournament, so... She's probably happy to see that go. And she top decks the Lone Fire.
Let's see what she can pull out of this.
Well, this is old list, so Lone Fire is...
At 2 then,
Is it
right?
still at 2? I think it is.
I don't recall, actually.
I don't recall either, but I'm gonna
I don't remember when it went to 3.
I'm going to go with 2.
Okay.
And my reasoning for that is she just tributed off the Cherub Sprout.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know why otherwise. So there's the Hermitry, which she meant to put in attack mode. Now, the cool thing is she could stack with Sylvania, which it looks like she's going to do that, and then get the +1 off the Hermitry.
Nice.
So she's going to discard the Princess Sprout. Oh, this could be big. She could stack another Princess Sprout and then mill it. Oh, that's exactly what she's going to do. And she'll have a rank 8 play.
Looks like Fellgrand will make an appearance.
Yeah. Or something else if she's inclined, but I'm assuming Fellgrand would probably be the best option here. Yeah, this is big. And she gets the +1 off of the Hermitry, so who knows what else she drew that could help extend this combo. So the Princess Sprout comes out as an 8.
Time for an XC summon.
And there's Fellgrand.
Ooh, and the MST.
And the MST.
That's a nice top deck.
I think so, yeah. And not to mention, too, she does still have that Lone Fire out, so if PointyStarVio doesn't deal with that in some way, then, I mean, she could potentially just go off again next turn.
So he chooses to destroy the level 3 monster, or she does.
Yeah, so the Hoot Cake gets shuffled back into the deck. So it looks like, I mean...
So does PointyStar even have a monster in the graveyard?
No, because he shuffled them all back with the Chateau.
And he top decks Hoot Cake?
And he top decks the Hoot Cake that he shuffled back. Oh, wow. And
oh, Snatch
Steal. Oh, wow.
And he's targeting the Lone Fire.
Interesting. Oh, Lone Fire's level 3.
Okay.
So now he can go into, what's banished? He has Hoot Cake banished. Oh, he's going to go into Saber Invoker. Okay. That makes sense. So now Saber Invoker is going to let him summon Messengelato.
Wow.
And then...
Plays for days.
Yeah, and this is going to put...
Couldn't she have stopped X-Saber's effect, though, right there?
I feel like she should have, because she could have... Oh,
Regeki.
And he had the Regeki.
Oh, I feel like that's game now.
Good thing she didn't. Yeah, I think that's going to be it, because now the Fellgrand's going to protect itself from Regeki, but PointyStarVio has 2 level 4s to be able to go into Gaga Cowboy and deal that last 800 damage that he needs to take the win.
That's correct. Fellgrand can't stop that, too.
So PointyStarVio is not playing Madolche's. He's playing Gaga Cowboy. Let's just clarify that. But thank you all so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the top 4.